funk freaker. Freaking up fat funk for fun, finally for the speaker. Drop 'em like parachutes and kick 'em like boots. I'm smooth like suits who's underground seeing roots. Who got the mouse, baby? Can't even get the maybe. Screaming, mama, save me. I got the magnificent, something special kind of style, though. Slow flow, bent like an elbow.
This is Shannon Sharp. Okay, Shannon Sharp, Club Shay Shay. Alright? Former professional athlete, all that bullshit. I'm not going to talk about his career or anything. His acrimonious split with Skip Bayless. You know, we should have left years earlier, but you know, as we all know, and as this picture proves, shit, everyone that you see with our melanin content, our supposed ethnic group, you know, that works in that industry is an employee. Okay, we call them operatives and everything. That's all well and good, but I like to call them employees. They are unreliable and shit. I'm not saying that because he's here and he's completely zesty and sus, okay? I'm not just saying that shit. I'm just saying that, you know, given my very minor experience at the outskirts of this community and shit, I want to tell you that if they don't want you to say something, you ain't gonna fucking say it, shit, okay? They can erase your ass so fucking quick you wouldn't believe it and shit. I'm not talking about foul play. I'm just saying they can take it with credibility and the ability to make money. And that's kind of like killing your shit if you live in that world, okay? And a lot of these dudes don't want to give up that bag, okay? And, you know, he's carrying his bag like a female. You know, you want to hear something funny? I used to be in the military, and we used to have that nuclear, biological, chemical training. And I want to tell you guys, to be quite honest, right? I used to carry my gas mask on my person, you know, in my military uniform, you know, my BDUs. I used to carry my gas mask the same way that Shannon Sharp is carrying his purse, okay? And the reason that I carried it like that was because it was quicker for me to be able to pull it out and maintain all of my gear, you know. A lot of other guys, they were, you know, slinging that shit like a gun holster. But I'm just like, whatever. You know, whatever, flush or both. I want to still be alive and have all my flesh on my face. And none of that has anything to do with Shannon. Shit, okay? He is completely sus. He looks extremely feminine in these pictures and shit. Maybe it's just a bad angle. Or they caught him at, you know, they caught him off guard or something. But, you know, you see him getting out and he's posing and shit. And even when he's posing, he's standing there like a post-war, you know, bust-down sister and shit, okay? Now, you know, where's the fucking masculinity and shit, okay? I remember when I was a kid growing up, we had motherfuckers, even OJ was a goddamn coon and shit, would never take a picture like this. I haven't seen one yet. I'm not doubting that there may be photos like that out there and shit. And I'll conclude this with a photo that will blow your mind if you're, you know, somewhere, anywhere near my age group and, you know, into, you know, black movies. So, I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted with the state of black men and shit in front of that fucking camera and shit. They don't even try to hide that agenda anymore. Okay, I'm not saying this guy is malevolent or anything. I'm just saying that he is an employee. He wants to continue making money and living his best life, and we shouldn't judge him for that shit. Okay, but we should take whatever he says with a grain of salt because he is unreliable. Okay, and the fact that Cat Williams was on his show, you know, talking about the things that he was talking about, didn't faze me one bit. I didn't think it was some huge revelation shit. You know, Cat Williams is somebody that, you know, he has a certain level of freedom because he is not deep off in it and shit. You know, they gave him the opportunity and he took it and made a stand-up routine about it and shit. And they spent a couple of years discrediting him, you know, before, you know, easing off and shit. And, you know, he's bitter, you know, Cat's bitter about not being in that world and shit. You know, despite what he says, he would have never been able to make any of those movies if he didn't do something, okay? Now, trust me on this shit, okay? Trust me on this, you know? I was never nobody in the industry, okay? Just a regular guy, but I can tell you, upon my first foray into Los Angeles and, you know, trying to make some money and going to get extra work at a casting agency, I was beset upon by multiple guys a certain faith, wanting, they wanted me to check that I was okay with nudity on my application for extra work. I said that I was not okay with that shit. They tried to talk me into checking that box and said that they could have some jobs for me lined up for me, like within 24 hours. If I would just said I would do nudity and probably some other shit. Because a couple of those guys look real fucking sus, man. Yeah, some of those, they had a certain kind of hat on it, I'll leave it at that. I'm looking at Shannon. And Shannon, quite obviously, Shannon checked the we'll do nudity box shit for somebody. He's in somebody's collection and shit. That is just making a dab and shit. I'm just tired of this zesty ass, fucked up condition that, we have to see black men and shit. They got to give up your masculinity and tuck your manhood deep up between your legs and your pussy to make a bag and shit. Is it really worth it? There's no really saying and shit. Here's your picture.
This is the man. Get out of his way. His target is Bucktown, and this is the day. Bucktown, where the chicks are on the make.
But first, I want to see the color of her green. And I'll show both of you the time you'll never forget.
The cops are on the take.
It's gonna be 5 next week, you understand that, boy?
And the welcoming committee is a sawed-off shotgun. Bucktown.
Right on.
Starring Fred Williamson, Pam Grier, Thalamus Rasulullah, and Tony King. They're the greatest black attack pack you'll ever see.
You know any prayers, Cracker? Well, shame on you if you don't.
And they're taking over Bucktown.
Damn, brother, you have become one violent dude. They're trouble, Brian. They don't look right.
Just remember, we're the law. God is on our side.
Fred Williamson is Duke Johnson.
Say, baby, if you're interested, I could turn you on to a whole lot of fun.
No thanks.
You're not much for manners, are you?
Give what I get.
Pam Grier is Aretha.
You think you're really something, don't you? The super successful young brother. Everyone kowtowing to you.
Toast, huh?
Thalamus Rasulullah is Roy.
The beautiful Bucktown.
And Tony King is TJ.
Hey, that's my hat.
And sloppy there, boy.
Together, they're gonna paint Bucktown red.
Well, what you think, home? It's cool. Like stealing candy from a baby. Oh, yeah.
That's a good shot.
Fred Williamson, Pam Grier, Thalamus Rasulullah, Tony King. They're dynamite in Bucktown.